Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Shorts. Today, I will be reading in the rSlash entitled people subreddit, so let's jump into it. Entitled group of friends expect everyone else to split the bill for their drinking binge, and then it gets worse. A group of 12 of us friends decided to go out to dinner while on a golf trip we all took to Scottsdale. When we arrived at the restaurant, they weren't ready for us yet and had us go to the bar. Most of us ordered soda, I ordered a green tea, while 4 of them ordered top shelf drinks. A lot of top shelf drinks. I mean, they were downing drinks like they were water. After about 20 minutes, our table was ready and we asked for our bills. Most of you know exactly where this is going. The waitress comes back with one bill and hands it to one of the drinkers who had asked for a single bill. Entitled friend 1 looks at the bill for a moment, pulls out his phone, types something and then says, "Okay, everyone's share comes to $48 plus tip." Everyone else that wasn't drinking just looked at him. Yes, the 4 of them ran up over $550 in drinks in under 20 minutes. And they expected everyone else to pay for it too. Come on, cough it up. Just the way he said it. Yeah, no, I only ordered a green tea. I am not paying $48 for a green tea. Just pay up. Forget it. What was my drink? $5? I only ordered a Sprite. I'm not paying $48 either. This got the others grumbling too. Now the tables turned on the 4 with the other 8 of us refusing to split the tab. Cue the alcohol, reducing the inhibitions of one of the 4 to bring out his true self. Entitled friend 2 turns to me and says, "Cheap ass, you should be paying for everyone's drink anyway. What are you talking about? You make more than the rest of us, so you should be paying for everything for everyone every time we go out, including this trip." That phrase, "everything for everyone every time we go out," really burned me when he said it. Why in the world would anyone think someone else should be paying for everything for everyone? I did make a good living, but that was about it. The kicker is, one of our friends did make huge bank. Everyone knew about it, and he was even there with us. Entitled friend 2, however, had his sights set on me because there were some back jealousies he and his wife had that I won't go into. Screw you, having the cheapest person I know, he was, calling me a cheap ass is absurd, and I am not paying $48 for a glass of tea. Most of you won't believe this part, which is fine, for it is completely unbelievable. If it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't believe it either. Entitled friend 2 gets his wife on the phone. Don't even get me started on that tart. Puts her on speakerphone, tells her I won't split everyone's drink bill, and she proceeds to tell me off over speakerphone to everyone in earshot. Now, I don't remember exactly everything she said because it was so ridiculous and I was fuming. I do remember her parroting how I should be paying for everything, so they were obviously talking about that sentiment before. Eventually, I dropped this little gem on her. If I wanted a bunch of people to leech off my wallet, I would have had kids. This was before I had children, if you were curious. You two are also the cheapest people I know. Followed by a few examples of just how cheap they were and how they took advantage of friends. Flibbertigibbet! I don't remember exactly what she said, but I do remember it being more drivel and entitlement. I did eventually say, "F you," which was totally called for. "Don't you cuss at me. F you. Don't cuss at me again or I'm going to hang up." Just imagine the mentality of someone giving this threat in this situation and thinking it would carry any weight. What? Go ahead and hang up. I didn't call you. And you know what? F you. I looked at entitled friend 2. I threw down a few bucks on one of the tables and walked towards the waitress. I was done with that whole scene, and so was everyone else. No idea what further conversation went on back there, but most of the other guys came to the table shortly thereafter, except the drinkers, which I'm sure were trying to figure out how to pay their bill. The aftermath. Yes, we did sit at different tables for dinner. The drinkers got their own table, the rest of us at another table. We didn't talk about what happened much, for I think we were all confused by it all. We did finish our trip, although the dynamics of the foursome changed, as well as when we got home. The drinkers kinda hung out by themselves. After that trip, we did go on one final Vegas trip with the whole group. Best part? Entitled Friend 2 got rolled by a pair of hookers to the tune of $700 on the first night there. They cleaned out his wallet, while obviously his wallet was out of his possession. I'm sure you can figure that one out. He changed his flight and went home that night. Neither Entitled Friend 2 nor his wife have spoken with anyone in our group for years. Last I heard, he cashed in every dollar of his savings and retirement to buy a bigger and better house and furnish it with everything his wife wanted. They, within a few years, had to sell that house and move in with his parents. No idea if she ever found out what really happened in Vegas. And yes, I did drink that green tea. Well, you know what they say. More money, more problems. Apparently, it's actually a really common occurrence that when you make a good income, people just start expecting free stuff from you. They expect you to always pay for dinner, which I think is insane. People with money, for the most part, are still people. But I guess when people start expecting things from you, that's when you know if they're your true friends. Also, the karma that Entitled Friend 2 got via hookers is hilarious. But anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that Entitled People story. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do. And I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!